Is anybody out there? Is anybody out there? I'm sorry, sir. All our cabs seem to be busy right now.
DC Cab was released in 1983 and directed by Joel Schumacher. It stars Adam Baldwin as Albert Hockenberry, who just arrived in Washington, D.C. with hopes of becoming a cab driver. It's probably not the highest goal he could set for himself, but Max Gale plays Harold Oswalt, owner of DC Cab and former war buddy with Albert's father. Harold's business is running out of gas, so to speak, and Albert is determined to help him turn things around, probably as a favor to his father, who I believe has passed on. The taxi drivers working for Harold are a cast of misfits, featuring comedian Charlie Bennett as Tyrone, an insane cab driver.
Sucker, 12 o'clock and high.
Take me to the National Airport.
That's the other airport way across town. Cost you $50. Should I ask him for 100, huh?
Hey, he passed out cold.
National Airport, $50.
Gary Busey as Dell, an insane cab driver.
Hey, you know Bruce Lee, he ain't dead. They got him kryptonized down in Chatsworth. He's jammed in a silo and he's frozen hard as a carp. And they're gonna melt him down as soon as the economy gets better.
Peter and David Barbarian. Yes, those are their real names. As insane cab drivers. Bill Maher as a midget. Whitman Mayo as Mr. Rhythm, an insane homeless man who thinks he's an insane cab driver. Otis Day is Bongo, a Jamaican.
Hey, Bongo, can I ride with you today?
Why?
I don't know. I want you to tell me about Jamaica and Kingston and, you know.
Jamaica? How would I know? I'm from Cleveland. Oh.
Paul Rodriguez as Xavier, a suave Latin lover, or an insane cab driver.
That's why I became a gigolo, baby.
Gigolo?
Yeah, you know, Richard Hutton, Lauren Gear, you know, rolled me in designer sheets. The American gigolo.
Okay.
Yeah, see, I use my cab to meet rich women, congressmen's wives, senators' wives. Hey, I find the right one and she keeps me in style.
Yeah?
And then I give up driving because it's tough to be a man, baby, and it's tougher to be a cab driver.
It's not easy being a passenger either.
Marsha Warfield is Ophelia. She's perhaps the most normal driver working for Harold, but her bad luck is insane.
Well, good morning, honey. Come on. We're gonna have to stop meeting like this.
And Mr. T as Mr. T, a cab driver who is Mr. T.
My cab ain't no motel. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You're a pitiful specimen of manhood. And why don't you off the street and get a decent job?
I need the bread.
Then get a job at the bakery.
Have you ever wondered what the T stands for?
Don't become a turtle like me.
Harold takes Albert in with him and his witchy wife Myrna.
Did you leave me a beer?
Sure, honey. I mean, there's several in the fridge.
He agrees to help Albert get his cabbie's license, and Albert spends his time riding and bonding with the other drivers. This provides us with a lot of goofy moments and a little bit of character building. We learn that Gary Busey is crazy, and that Mr. T wants to be a good role model for all the little childrens.
Now listen up. How many times I gotta tell you kids to stay away from this drug dealing pimp?
But it's Tyrone that turns out to be the most complicated character in the movie.
Take those goddamn rollers out of your hair.
You got it. Yeah. All this time, you think I'm just a crazy, dumbass nigga with green rollers in his hair, huh? Well, that's good. Because that's just what I want everybody to think.
Tyrone thinks the world sees him a certain way and gives into that perception. He's not as crazy as he appears to be. He's an intelligent guy with a chip on his shoulder, and rather than prove those perceptions wrong, he plays into them. The movie is comparable to other underdog movies of the 80s. It's about a group of misfits down on their luck who end up working together to overcome the odds. If you're the type of person who can enjoy films like Police Academy or Revenge of the Nerds, then you'll be able to appreciate DC Cab. The movie has a lot of chaotic plot lines. In this way, I found myself comparing it to Caddyshack. Caddyshack was able to get away with it, though, due to the talent of Chevy Chase, Bill Murray, Rodney Dangerfield, Ted Knight, and Michael O'Keefe, as well as Harold Ramis's direction. In DC Cab, we have a struggling business plot, forbidden love plot, burglary plot, a missing violin plot, and a kidnapping plot. It also seems like they could have cut the cast down a little bit too. There's a handful of characters that don't really do anything. They're just kind of there, particularly Bongo, the Barbarians, and Bill Maher. The setting is a bit lackluster compared to Caddyshack. Whereas Caddyshack takes place during the summer, at a wealthy golf course, usually in the bright, comfortable sun, DC Cab offers dirty, rundown taxicabs in the dirty streets of Washington, D.C., with a good chunk of the movie taking place in the dark of night. With all that being said, DC Cab does have some good laughs and some fun characters. I give DC Cab a 5.5 out of 10. This is worth checking out for anybody that's into 80s movies or Mr. T or drunk. Thanks for watching the video, and thank you Fat Bob for requesting DC Cab. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Stay tuned for more.